Elflings, it's Nico. I just got done with my live chat over in the Elven Grove, and I'm going to do a weekly update because I'm trying not to miss any more weeks. I'm sure I will in the future. I can just see it happening. So, I got a whole lot of paints, whole heck of a lot of paints, over like 12, 15 different paints, to expand my paint collection that I didn't know that I necessarily needed. Like, apparently I never had the color yellow. I had all the other shades of yellow, but I never had this particular color. I got it because it's requested for one of the flower pot dragons. I also got this classic caramel. It's from the folk art multi-surface. I don't have a lot of the multi-surface colors because they're very similar to just the regular folk art. And it's not a huge price difference, it's not a big deal. This is classic caramel. This is a really pretty dun brown. And I think it'll work well for some of the Aegis horses, or at least as a first or a top coat. Like a bottom coat or a top coat for horses is gorgeous. It's going to, I think, be a really good color for a custom horse that is named Shamrock. It's Lickety Split Shamrock. It's an actual horse's name. This is his registered name. I think that'll be a good color for him. But I got a lot of other colors. I got some replacement colors because some of the paint, sometimes acrylic paint gets watery. And when it gets watery, you have to do a lot of layers to actually get the paint color come out the way it should be. Otherwise it's streaky and blotchy and looks crappy. So when that happens, if you're not willing to work with it, toss it and get a brand new paint color. Always check your paint color, shake it. You can tell if it's a watery sound by shaking it. This one is definitely not watery. And then carefully open it and see what the consistency is like. If it's watery, it'll be very, very drippy. There, I just popped the bubble. I always pop the bubble by doing that. And you can easily tell what the paint consistency is. It's just a little thing that I've picked up in my 30 plus years of life. I've almost always used acrylic paints, and I've had a lot of experience. I always chose acrylics when I was really young, like in grade school, over watercolors because I liked this better. So yes, I got lots and lots of paints. I got another brick of clay. I got a snack because I know I'm going to start craving sweet things soon. I've never had the strawberry Sour Patch Kid gummy things. I love the watermelon ones, and I'm like, these look cute. We're going to try strawberries. And strawberry also just happens to be the next fruit coming out. But this week we are doing pineapple, and I will show you guys what I have so far. I am currently working on the 4 unicorn horn charms. It's either 4 or 5. They got voted on during live chat. It's going to be a yellow unicorn horn. Let me show you a partial one. Yellow horn, and I have brown shimmer powder. The tip will be dipped in the white shimmer that I've been using for this entire collection, and then it will have the pineapple leaf crown on top. So I'll have green leaves on top. I gotta play with the leaves to make them look right, because right now they just look dumb. Let me show you guys what I have. We're gonna start with the sea turtle. And all of these guys have the black antique rhinestones for eyes. All the regular sculpture size. This is a regular sculpture size. And the candy wrapper sculptures. So, that is this guy. And then we have a candy wrapper Chiron. This Chiron has yellow antique rhinestones mixed in with the yellow scales as part of the scales on the back. It's very cute. I think they're all kind of cute. I have a green unicorn, and I did the pineapple skin crisscross V design for the mane, and it's also on the tail. And the yellow horn is dipped with that white shimmer on the very top. I have a little dragon sculpture with his foot up. or her foot up. And the pineapple leaves the scales down the back. And then I have my favorite one of the group. I usually have a favorite. This water horse is my favorite so far in this entire group. It's adorable. I love how the tail came out. It's very pineapple-y and tropical-y to me. Still don't know why it's my absolute favorite, but it is. You can see the little hoof. The two hooves are painted because my horses have painted hooves. Because I am not talented enough to make clay hooves, apparently. So, the hooves are painted. Like, you know, make a separate hoof and attach it to the leg. I can't figure that out. And then this guy is super cute. It's a pineapple, obviously. And the shell is textured with pineapple skin. Has a pineapple crown. You know, pineapple-y colors, and the white shimmers on the nose and on the bottom of the feet. And that's just a piece of the dark clay that got cooked on the bottom of the foot. Nothing to worry about. And then we have the two turtle charms. Now these guys don't have rhinestone eyes because the charms I always paint their eyes on, but they each have a rhinestone in the shell. So this is a similar color to the turtle I just showed you. Yes, I just saw you. I showed you, and it has an emerald to signify the crown on top, and it has a green belly. And then I have the little turtle, little pineapple-y, green belly too, and it has a yellow rhinestone on top, and it has the white shimmer on top also. Give it a little bit of iridescence. You can't see the eyes very well, yeah, just because it's a dark color, but they have little black eyes like they always do. And then I have the cupcakes, the cupcake charms. They're adorable. They're so cute. Try to hold this up so you guys can see. And these little orange things are actually pineapples. They're pineapple canes. So each cupcake, this is a green wrapper, and it's the brown, so it's a chocolate cupcake. They're all chocolate cupcakes this time around, just how it turned out. And then it has the pineapple yellow with white shimmer and tiny, can you guys even see that? There's little green glass beads, the little glass marble beads, like sprinkles. But that is the one big cupcake, and then this one is the opposite way. So it has a yellow wrapper with white shimmer, and you can see the yellow gold beads much better. A little pineapple. And then the little ones are just miniature versions of the big ones. They each have 3 pineapple cane slices. And this one still has the green sprinkles, and this one has gold sprinkles. But there's 3. That's what it was on the last round. There were only 3 of the cane slices on the watermelon, the tiny ones. So I kept that consistent. And then I have these. The fortune cookies are ready. They're all done. I have 1 large for the set. I have 1 mega for the set. There are 2 large, which is this size. And then I have, it looks like 4, maybe 5? It might be 5. Regular size ones. And then I have either 6 or 8 mini ones. I want to say it's 8, but I'm not 100% sure. And the mini ones are made facing either way. So I have some minis that are made facing this way and some that way, because I know some of my elflings like to make earrings with them. And these are perfect earring size. That is what I have. That's the pineapple. This is going to be released on Friday. This Friday at 7 p.m. The VIP game will start at 5, because I can remember time, 5 o'clock. And the VIP winner gets to choose one sculpture to adopt before anybody else gets a choice. So it's your winning first choice of the sculpture. All I have to do is unicorn horn charms. And this is the holding box that I usually put my either chibis or whatever the next release item, if they're small enough. It's my heart holding box that was left over from Valentine's Day, and I liked it so much I never actually used it, and I kept it for myself, and so now I use it. Yes. That is what we are working on. I also made wolf silicone mold, pendant and charm mold things. Yes. Talk. Okay. I have my Foxy charms. I have the large one, which is the size, a small size, and a medium size. I did Foxy charms a month or two ago, and I had a request for wolves, so I made wolves. For my charms, I made little mold, for the small size, I made a silicone mold, so I had a consistent shape and size. I did all of the large and medium ones eyeballed, and they came out very nicely, but I like more of a consistent sizing. So I finally made a large mold, and I have a medium Foxy sculpted on my side, getting ready to be made as a mold. But I have my wolf molds that I did, and I tested them on my live chat, and they turned out very nicely. And then this is the large fox mold. So there are wolves coming out. There will be wolves included in Laura's Lair Night Market. That is this month. The theme is Indian Summer. I think we can have 3 or 4 pieces. I definitely have one piece that I'm working on that I'll show you. And I think wolves are going to, that's a fox. Wolves are going to make an appearance as a jewelry set. I put my little fox. This is my personal fox. I love him. I gotta put him on a necklace. I think I'm gonna put him on a choker. I'm not sure because he's really long, but I love him so much. Night Market. Indian Summer, which I've Googled. I've heard the terminology before, but I've never, paid attention to it. It pretty much is autumn. This is a still work in progress. I am working on various sections at a time, so he does not have one arm because I haven't made it yet. But he has the beginning of where the arm will be placed. This is a very large dragon. You can see where he was close to the heating element. That's fine, it just darkens the clay. He has really beautiful iridescent red eyes. This is a wooden bark design I have all over him. He'll be painted, obviously. His belly is smooth, and that'll be painted a different color. I have little ears that I have ready to attach to him. He has a couple more spikes that'll be attached to him. He has an arm, which is not attached yet. As you can see, I've started where the arm goes. And that arm will be holding this staff that I showed you guys last update, kind of at an angle like that. If my plan goes correctly, he'll have cute ears. He will have a magical circlet. It might be a she, I don't know yet. But there will be a magical circlet, maybe a wreath, I don't know, an autumny leaf wreath thing around a head. Hopefully, and this is the big hopefully part because he's very tall and he does not stand in any of my short ovens. But I will have to cook it like this in my slightly taller oven, which is okay because you cook it on pillow stuffing, teddy bear guts, polyfill. That's the right word. And it's fine, it doesn't catch on fire. But my plan is to have a beautiful cloak cape thing on the back, to have a little metal chain go across the front on the little lapel, and that will be the eye-catching piece. I think I'm doing the headpiece and the cloak in colored clay. I hope that's the idea. If not, I will be doing it in the white clay and painting it, which is fine. It's not a big deal. But we will see. This is I feel a little weird showing him armless, but it's the beginning of the arm. You can see where I roughed up the texture to have it attach. I have the unbaked part of the arm ready to go on, but I definitely have to bake this guy and set. Then you can see where I started to make the ear pieces to attach the ears on. So yes, this is the big piece. It is going to be very big, and it's going to be a little pricey. It is a market special thing. I think it'll be my most expensive item in the market. So Shugs is for, there's so many markets. Spotlight Market Night theme is Halloween, so I have to work on that also. Luckily, that's not for a couple weeks. I have an idea. We'll see if it comes to fruition. So I have a couple markets. I am getting ready for a fundraiser in October, but I'm not going to be home for 2 weeks in October. So I have to get all of my stuff ready right now. Right now. And I'm doing that slowly. I'm building stock. The stuff that doesn't sell during my adoptions will just be added to my table. I have a lot of fantasy stuff. Probably won't have as many mundane animals as I wanted, but I do mostly fantasy things anyway. I'm not going to be using like my Comic-Con goods. I'm not going to do Pokemon or Sailor Moon stuff. It'll be mostly dragons and unicorns and gargoyles. I have some gargoyles, and I need to make some more notebooks because my Dragonite notebooks seem to be doing pretty well. So I have to do some more of those. Luckily I can do the notebooks in Massachusetts if I need to, because that won't be hard to transport in a carry-on. But I can't make sculptures like this in Massachusetts and bring it back to Florida because it's just going to be a butt to carry. I'm not going to do that. My mother-in-law suggested I do that, and I'm sure she would have fun watching me, but no. It just wouldn't, it'd be too much of a trial to make sure it got through, even in my carry-on, without getting broken from Massachusetts to Florida. So, we're just working on this. That's the update for the week. I don't have any other big things except night market, Spotlight Market Night. Not necessarily in these orders. I have the Pineapple Adoption Friday. Should be adoption, should be the next week, I hope. And autumn stuff is coming. Wolves are coming. Winter is coming. I love you guys. Have fun. I know I'm a dork, but thank you for listening, and be safe. I love you, Uphlings. Bye. Mwah.